You press that, then you press something else. Hello? Can you hear me now? Yep. Alright guys, how is everyone? Oh yeah, you're going to have to excuse my breathing. I have chosen today to fall ill. So I'm going to be making a lot of gross noises. It was a Phoenix Nights reference, I'm sorry. It's just entered my lexicon, and it's not even, I don't even know if it's a cool reference anymore. People are walking around in the background, people aren't used to being on stream. It's okay, walk around all you like, it's your office. Thank you for that, I love the background. This is our humble office, and our lamppost. Hello everyone! Yes, it's almost time. Yeah, our office is so interesting. It's just an office. It's alright. It's in a converted Victorian foundry, which is pretty cool. What drink is that in the background? Is that my mint tea? Which I can't actually, because I'm left-handed, I've got a problem. Hang on. That's better. How much Skies is going to make it into Fall in London? At a guess, about the sort of reference level that you saw for Sunless Sea. Some items, probably, in the fullness of time. Maybe some characters in the fullness of time. We don't have a concrete plan yet. Can I walk through the office? I'm streaming from a static machine right now, because it is powerful and plugged into the wide internet. Thank you, Israf. I haven't been ill in like 7 months, so of course today's the day. It's flipping brilliant. I'm going to do my best not to swear. When I'm ill, I swear a lot. I think my colleagues have noticed. I'm going to try and keep it real. But when we press the button, all bets are off. Adjust the mic on the headset in what sense? This microphone is as cheap as chips, so it may not have any adjustment in it. Make it further away from my mouth? I can do that. All bets are off regarding Feast of the Exceptional Rose. Feast of the Rose is starting on Monday in Fallen London. If you're a Sunless Sea player who doesn't play Fallen London, it's a good time to join in. It's one of our favourite festivals of gifting. I'll leave the swearing to Paul. Everybody gets to swear at least once today. Let me know if you have any questions about the Kickstarter. I'm imagining most of you have seen the preview page. If you haven't, it is available for people who poke the internet. Do you know what you're going to back for? Is anybody going to back for one of the higher tiers? Who wants to show off? But yes, I have the Kickstarter open in front of me. And there is a big green button that ominously says continue. And not something useful like go or launch. So we'll see what happens when we get there. Yes, Lietu, you can look for the preview page. We've made the page available via some of our community channels for people to check out in advance. So if you're desperate to see the page already, you can see it now. You just have to do a bit of sleuthing. Prepare yourself for what you might want to back for. We are about 20 minutes away. So I'm just here to hang out. So if you have any questions... Continue! Well, I would, but I'm not sure if what does continue even mean? Continue what? If we press continue and it goes to some enhanced review system inside Kickstarter, I'm going to actually fall off my chair and just quit and go live in a cave. Do remember, if you want me to answer any questions about the thing, to @Failbetter Games so I can see the clear name on the page, because as things get busy in here, I'm not going to be able to keep up. I'm just going to do a quick tweet. And blow my nose because I'm so sexy. Oh man, I'm sorry I sound so gross. Are we likely to see any of the current characters from Sunless Sea return in Skies? More likely than not. We don't know how many or who, but the likelihood of seeing a character again, maybe one of your favourites, is more likely than not. New job, congratulations, what are you going to be doing? Snuggler, how much is your wife willing to put in, is the question. Cartographer pack, yes. I've got to say that the maps that we did for Sunless Sea were really mint, actually, and it's really cool to be able to offer that again. And this time it's going to be like an astrological map, so it will be a great companion if you have the initial map. Plus, at the cartographer tier, if you back, you get to name something that goes on the map, which is pretty special. Not that I'm spoiling the campaign. If you haven't seen it, you can find it if you go looking. It's not live yet, but it will be very soon. Reneko, like I said, I can't really be sure exactly how much Skies will be referenced in Fallen London. The most recent Exceptional Friendship series was the Season of Skies and does include some reference to pre-story for Sunless Skies. But you can envisage some items maybe making their way back from the Skies in the same ways they did from the Z. The SS maps were awesome. Rare Books collection. Sweet. That's right up our street. Yeah, maps are overlooked in modern games, I think. We really make an effort to make ours very beautiful, but then Paul makes an effort to make everything beautiful. We haven't introduced any more tiers on top of the ones in the preview, I'm afraid. You want to move the chat so it doesn't cover your face, says Lietu. Look, my face is sick, alright? As in literally sick, not as in sick. Nah, I'll leave it. I'm hiding. What would you say the main difference at the moment has been between the development of Skies versus Sunless Sea? The main difference is that there were 4 of us. It was Henry, Liam, Paul and Alexis when we made Sunless Sea, and now there are 16 of us. 5 of us are women. We have interns, incubes, we're in a bigger office, so it's a very physical difference. having a producer is pretty sweet. We know what we're doing. And we are more robust. We are in a better position. We're not in studio-based peril, which is kind of where we were at before. So it's a bit of a well-upholstered ship, a well-appointed ship this time. Yes, the office is more important than my face. We pay a lot for this office. There are no digital-only tiers over £50, that's right. Do you think the development of Skies will be more smooth, considering you've solved a lot of issues and tech stuff with the release of Sunless Sea? Yes, I think so. It's like we had to answer all the massive questions. You know, when you were making Sunless Sea, you start with, well, as an allegory, what should we have for pudding? And now this time we know it's going to be a pie, but we're just going to put different stuff in the pie. In a way, it's kind of cool because you get to distill what you've done already and then add to it. So we know the bits that work best, and we're working really hard to add new stuff that's going to be better, hopefully. Leech Witch, thank you. That's really kind. 4 is the number. Hey, 4. Localization plans? Probably not, because this is the same thing as we have with Sunless Sea. The volume of words, the difficulty with assuring quality of translation when you're doing 300,000 or 400,000 words into a different language with our specific voice and requirements for Victorian language. It's just beyond us. It's beyond what we're capable of dealing with. But we do really want to localize something. It'll just have to be a different kind of project. It's something that we want to do in future. With the additional manpower, are you aiming for a larger or deeper game, keeping the size the same, adding more polish? It will be about the same size as Sunless Sea was at launch. No doubt it will get bigger after launch. It will be more polished. It will take less time to make. It's all about time. Oh, hello, Jakarta. Delusional Cookie, thank you so much. That's really kind. You have to go to work 5 minutes after the Kickstarter launches, and I'm still here refreshing. It's okay. You've got 5 minutes. Will Skies have pies? Who knows? Rubbery pies? No. Shh. Sunless pies. Terrible. Don't back us with your savings, man. Give us £1. Or lady, or non-binary person. Give us £1. You know, the game will hopefully get made, will hopefully get funded. Don't make yourself bankrupt just to give us your hard-earned cash. £1 is enough. The game, some of the game is in fact about mining time, that's true. Nope, we haven't launched yet. 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes. Yes! Hey! Lala831, hello. My hair is awesome. Yes, thank you. Natural green. Any more questions about the Kickstarter? Good hair is good. It's Paul. Do you want to put a mic on? It is quite fun when you get into it, being on stream.
Hello everyone, can you hear me? Is that working?
Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. My nose is just running freely. I'm so lovely. Ooh,
lots of questions. How far into the development are you? Can you hear me on this? Somebody type if you can hear me.
Yes.
Yay. Okay.
How far into development are we, Paul?
A couple of months. We're
in pre-production still, though.
Yes. We are in the planning and making worldy stages, and we've been doing that since November-ish. No, later than that. December-ish.
Yeah, December-ish.
And a lot of this month was about the Kickstarter itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's coming along really well.
We made stuff just for you for this Kickstarter. The rabbit. The diabolical rabbit may as well never have existed, because that was a draft. The delicious rabbit is in fact a mascot goal, yes.
The delicious rabbit is canon, yes.
The delicious rabbit is canon fodder. Well, pan fodder, pie fodder, rabbit pie.
For the delicious rabbit.
But we have art for that rabbit now, though. We haven't shared yet, which is pretty fun.
Yeah, well, hopefully I'm going to tweet out some of the concept art that we didn't get to make into the Kickstarter page over the month.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to give you some more juicy details as we go along.
Yes! I'm starting to get really excited.
Yeah, how many
Well, we are 10 minutes out.
Yeah.
10 minutes, I'm going to tweet that. Because Hootsuite went to sleep on me before when I was trying to tweet, so I'm going to do that.
How's the art going to change between Sunless Sea and Sunless Skies? Well, lots of things. For in the game itself, we have got some very sexy parallax technology. So there'll be sort of multiple layers of depth and background beneath you. And in the illustrations, I'm still working on that, but I think there'll be some sort of Art Nouveau influence in them. And they'll be more sort of painterly than the Sunless Seas ones.
Excuse me. People are asking about Sunless Skies references in Fallen London. Will there be any Sunless Sea references in Sunless Sky? Yeah, well, there'll probably be some continuing characters. We don't know which ones, how many. And certainly the overall game is in kind of a way a reference to Sunless Sea, because it's the same kind of thing.
It's a possible future. They're making storm sounds, apparently. That's exciting.
Oh, storm sounds.
Yeah.
It's probably just the whistling of my nose. Yeah,
yeah,
sorry. Why Kickstarter? Kickstarter was really good for us last time.
It really was, yeah. The whole open development thing, having a community there while you're building the game, getting sort of regular feedback like that, and just it really just pushes you along, having people that really want to play the game and are excited about it.
Yeah. I mean, and that over like Indiegogo, it never even occurred to me that we would use a different platform.
Yeah.
Kickstarter it has a big footprint. It brings an audience of its own.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of people backing you just from people who super back and back lots of different things on that site. So that is really valuable, I think.
And I think continuity as well. People were used to seeing us on Kickstarter. And,
True.
We've got like a sort of a community there as much as anything else.
We do. Yeah, we still update the Sunless Sea community. I spoke to them this week, and the game came out 2 years ago. So. What else is going on? Will there be events that cross between Sunless Sea and Sunless Skies? Maybe.
And that would be telling.
Keep your eye on the campaign, yo.
I've got a secret.
Bye, Video Games of the Bible. I'm so sorry I didn't notice you were there. Bye, friend. He's my friend.
Hey.
Bye, Nelson.
Our content director is hiding.
He's hiding off camera.
to my right, so I will occasionally consult with him.
Will higher resolutions be supported better than Sunless Sea? How high do you want to go? Don't know.
What have you got?
Yeah. How many numbers do you have? Will there be ports that move real time? Ports that move real time? I don't know what that means. Can you rephrase?
Where are we? Ports that move real time.
Yeah.
What, like change location? Probably not.
Hair gradients.
I think they'll be a bit more animated than they were. They're certainly going to be quite lively looking, if I get my way.
Do both games exist in the same world / universe? Yes,
Yes,
they do. 10 years separate. Sunless Skies takes place 10 years after Sunless Sea.
In a possible future.
In a possible future, yes. It does not close off the futures that you might have heard about in Fallen London. Will you be using early access again? Hell yes, we will.
Oh yeah.
It is the best.
Mm-hmm.
You can expect that. I almost swore. I'm falling off my chair. My cheese is slipping off my cracker here. You can expect early access release in summer.
Yeah.
What is this correspondence sigil? I do not see a sigil. Okay. What is this correspondence? Oh, you mean what is a one? What is one of those? Correspondence is the language of the stars.
Yeah.
If you play Fallen London, you'll know it really well, or you might. I'm going to sneeze. Please
I'll
say
take
some
it.
words.
It's cool. It's this sort of set of bizarre hieroglyphs that appear in Fallen London and Sunless Sea, and as Hannah says, it's the language of the stars. The stars in our universe being a little different to the sort of regular stars. It's a very dangerous language to study. Even writing it down tends to cause the paper to burst into flames. Somebody tried to write
correspondence over there and got their ass handed to them.
Look what happened. We've lost a staff member. They just spontaneously combusted.
None of us have any eyebrows. This is why I have a fringe.
Incredibly dangerous. And yeah, specifically for the Kickstarter reward, We're really excited about this one.
Yeah.
Because the meanings of correspondence sigils are sort of deep lore, and everyone's always trying to find out what they are, and we're very careful about when we release them. But the reward we're offering is taking a story from your life and turning it into a unique correspondence sigil that will appear in the game. So
Yes.
that's quite an exciting one.
It'll be part of a quest in the game.
Someone fainted.
So
You're right, Oleg.
You're right, Keelan. Yes, no fainting. Space Marine has not fainted. He's
It's
alive
the
and
hype.
well.
It's the hype. How are we
We
doing?
haven't overworked
It's
him.
15:55.
5 minutes. We're going to gather everybody around us in a bit as well, so you'll be able to see the
Yeah.
whole team.
I think we've got some party poppers.
Oh, did we? Nice.
Did we? I'm
Oh,
not
let's
sure.
hand those out.
And
We'll
snacks.
have to clean
I'm
up
hoping
after
there'll be snacks.
ourselves. I'm hoping for a party ring. There must always be at least 7 fire extinguishers in the art
Yeah,
division.
that sounds about right.
Yeah, actually, we don't even have the light on over Paul's desk, just in case.
Yeah.
Will you
else we got?
continue updating Sunless Sea? To some extent, like, we imagine, we'll keep it nice and clean and shiny and up to date with all technical things that it has to be.
We've done a very
Um,
recent update to it, actually.
We have just done a very recent update. If you haven't updated via Steam, GOG or Humble in the last day, you'll find that the Pirate Poet and the Claddery Heart
Yeah.
are now available for free for all players.
Big thank you to our Sunless Sea Kickstarter backers for letting us do that. That was much appreciated.
Yeah, it had been a long enough time. So you can go and enjoy those quests for free if they've been taunting you this whole time. Well, there'll be add-ons for backers who go digital only but fancy some physical swag. Not so much, because digital only stops at 50 and the next reward is 75, and that's the physical swag. So you'll find that you can just do that by upping your pledge to 75.
Here's a good question.
What will happen if you don't get enough funding from Kickstarter? We flagellate ourselves and go and live in a cave.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully that won't happen. That would be awful. I think it would depend on how close it came. I mean, if it makes very little money, then we'd have to take that as a message, obviously. But
Yeah, because it would mean that nobody wanted to play the game that we were
Yeah.
kickstarting, and
And
that
we
would
would
be
be
really
sad.
serious.
we'd be sad teddy bears.
Oh, 3 minutes.
Ah,
Okay. 3 minutes to go, gang. Do you want to come and gather around? Everyone?
any party supplies you have handy?
Yeah, bring party things. Yes, we're not missing out any more Kickstarter goodies. The dude abides.
Yeah.
The dude abides with new rewards. What will be in the law book? How extensive will it be? Don't know yet. We haven't written it.
Yeah.
Honest answer. It will be cool. We'll make it cool. The last one was cool.
Yeah. I want to play the game you're creating if that makes you happy. That
Yay,
does make
one
us happy.
person.
That is
Yes!
exactly what makes us happy.
Yes, if you have 100 grand, you can move in if you want. Will Sunless Skies give us more people to romance?
I think that's a safe bet.
I think probably, Chris.
Yes, there are conversations about romance going on.
Yeah, we're talking about romance. Chris isn't
There
mine,
will
but
be some romance.
there'll be some.
Thank you very much for the clarity. Can I romance an alien in Sunless Skies? Wow.
Excuse my horrible nose.
If not, we'll have failed, surely.
Yeah.
Show us the postal rat. I am the postal rat. What are you talking about? Can you back with that credit card? Check what's going on with Kickstarter's payment options.
Yeah.
We're not in control of that.
Who is the beheaded? There's a beheaded guy in the background? Oh my god.
It's Chris.
Oh, it's great.
It's like Christmas. It is
Got
like
really
Christmas.
dark there for a bit.
Thoo. Everybody
Okay.
say thoo.
1
for
minute
the robberies.
remains.
Oh, a minute to go, guys.
We should have had a bigger clock, frankly.
Yeah, we need a... Yeah.
If you can we click that and get a big clocky looking thing? Ah!
Way, did you hear that?
Bit premature.
So this hopefully won't obscure anything.
Okay.
Okay,
we
things are going to
ready?
get a bit nutty here while we're getting ready to press the
Have
button.
a party popper.
Uh,
All right, let's count this down. Hang on, let's get a proper clock up. That's no good. Yeah, 37.
Okay,
Of course, the clock is covering the button.
so I think you might want to press continue now, because there'll be another screen.
Say again?
There'll be another screen after this, so if you
Okay.
press continue now.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2.
There might be
One.
another button to press. Press that one.
I'm trying to press it.
Yeah, there's more
Oh
things
god,
to
there's
press.
more buttons. There's more buttons.
Forget that. We've definitely read the things.
Launch.
Launch. You have to accept the terms and conditions. This is like a mini game. Tick,
Oh,
tick, tick.
I
the
didn't.
box.
I didn't use the tick box.
I didn't even see the tick box.
And waiting for
Loading.
Kickstarter. Your project
It's
has
live on
launched.
Kickstarter! Woo!
Beautifully done.
It says here, the countdown begins now. You know what to do. Tell people about it. Oh, we're all over
No,
it.
that would not have occurred to me.
No, I've just got it in my teeth.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everyone.
Thank you.
Congrats and well done. We're on. We're live. We're live. We're live.
Can we show them a video or something?
Yes, let's do it. Let's go to the trailer while we compose ourselves.
Sunless Skies is a game of exploration and survival set in a sort of Victorian nightmare vision of outer space. If you take the can-do opportunism of the Victorians without having to bother with inconveniences like gravity, then I think they would be terrifying. I think they would create an incredible empire.
Writing Sunless Skies has been very exciting. One of the big questions of the games is, when you're out there in the dark, who are you? Are you willing to do something awful if it gives you great power? Or will you pass up opportunity in order to maintain the manners and the customs that made you who you are?
We've always been good at narrative, and it's something we've been confident and strong with. And we've learned from our previous games, and we've just pushed the gameplay and made it something that can match our storytelling.
This isn't a void of emptiness that's dominated by cold physics and mathematics. This is a busy, fecund environment that's full of life, full of danger, and it's an environment that fights back when you try and conquer it.
We're taking what we did well in Sunless Sea and trying to make it better in Sunless Skies. We're also trying to remove areas of frustration in the original game. So Sunless Sea, you die a lot, that's part of the fun, and that's great, but the downside of that is you often find yourself repeating early game content quite a lot. So Sunless Skies is trying to think about how we can keep up the levels of risk, but you don't find yourself trawling through the same content over and over again.
When you die, you don't only inherit the worldly possessions of your previous captain and you start a new one, the choices that they've made and the impact they've had on their world persists after their death. You're going to be continuing their legacy and trying to fix the mistakes that they made.
Part of the reason that a Kickstarter is so important for us is that we get to speak to you very early on. We want to have your input so we can make the game that you want to make as much as the game that we want to make.
Part of the success that we found with Sunless Sea was because we did a Kickstarter, and the experience of developing using Kickstarter and open development in early access on Steam was amazing. We really enjoyed working with the community on the game, and it became essential to how we make games. Our backers are so important to us, and if you are only able to back to $1, we appreciate it so much. All we want is your input and your faith at this time to prove to us that we have come up with the right idea in this game, Sunless Skies.
If this Kickstarter succeeds, this is an incredible opportunity for us to explore a Horizon of the Fallen London universe that we've only ever been able to hint at. And now players are going to be able to go there for themselves and explore new mysteries, new stories, new places that we've never been able to touch on before.
So in the time that video took, we have received £11,000 in pledges.
Yeah, £11,000 during that video.
Which is amazing.
What's happening?
Sweet mercy.
Can I date how old I am in videos based on my hair? Yes. Right back to like 2000. Proud correspondent. Yes, Bartolar, my pal.
Yes.
Bars, I knew you'd come through.
We'll write you something
Archivist,
magnificent.
Leechwich, thank you so much. The hype is real. 3 people have gone for the £1,000 tier
Really? Wow.
already.
Right.
That is more. That is quicker than we
Are we
thought.
going to need more tiers?
Are we going to need a bigger boat? I'm just going to refresh.
Train. Are we going to need a bigger train?
Bigger train.
Thank you, Mac.
How will the ship control in comparison to the ship in Sunless Sea? Will combat be changed at all? It will control differently, as you may have seen from the video. In fact, I'm just gonna. You can see the video on the page, which has an example of how the ship will move, the vessel, and I'm going to make that live on YouTube now as well. Will combat be changed at all?
Yes, combat's changing a lot. Combat's
Yeah.
receiving a lot of attention, but it's also the thing that we're going to be prototyping and refining the most. So there's still a lot to be done on that. Same with the ship movement. We're going to be refining that and making sure we've got a lovely feel to it. We don't want it to feel too zoomy. We want it to feel more manoeuvrable than Sunless Sea. There's balance to be struck. We just want it to feel good.
It's true. Excuse me.
We take the responsibility of flying a
Thank
train
you,
very
Bragnew.
seriously.
We do.
We're on RPS.
Oh, we're on RPS as well.
Ooh, we're on
Nice.
RPS.
Thank you, RPS.
Yes, love you, RPS.
Who are the 3 NPC owners? I don't know. You'll have to ask around the community. Do you have plans for significant stretch goals? We have plans for stretch goals. A couple of them at the very, very top are quite significant.
Yeah.
We're not thinking along the lines of what we did last time, though, with Zamarina being a standalone expansion.
No.
We're looking at the size of the base game and stories and things
Yeah.
to add to that.
Add onto it, yeah.
Oh, this time around, there are no Fallen London rewards as back rewards now. We really wanted to focus on the new game. Taking resource away from making the new game to write Fallen London rewards would mean also taking resource away from Fallen London, and we have so much to do there. We couldn't justify it.
And we don't want to just squeeze people.
Yeah, we
to
don't
get
want to
Fallen London
squeeze.
content. We want
Fallen
people
London
to be backing this that want Sunless Skies, that want to be
Exactly.
excited about Sunless Skies.
Back the game you want.
Yes.
But if you take a look at the social goals,
Yeah.
there are plenty of ways for Fallen London players to get involved, and those things will in fact unlock some rewards for Fallen London and Sunless Sea players, so have a look.
Yep.
Whose face are we going to be looking at? I don't know. Oh no, I don't know who's... Yeah, maybe new backer faces.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't know. Yes, thank you so much for backing Delusional Cookie. I hope you enjoy your map when it is finished in a while.
It will be beautiful.
Do you get access to the game on early access at all tiers? Yes, everybody who has a key that comes via the Kickstarter will get access to the game when we go to early access. Oh, thank you so much. Excuse me, I've got hiccups now. Too excited. How dark is the Sunless Sky? Will there be a madness mechanic?
There will be a terror mechanic. We're looking at some ways that it will work a little bit differently this time. We've got some quite exciting twiddles we hope to make to it. How dark is it going to be? Yeah, pretty dark. Pretty dark. It'll have funny stuff. It'll be a mix like Sunless Sea was.
Visually
But when we
quite
go
dark.
we go dark.
And sort of rainbow coloured.
Yeah.
It's a bit like an oil puddle.
An oil puddle. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Last time I said it was a bruise. I'm looking for new ways to describe
Yeah,
it.
bruise is not beautiful.
Not as nice, but it's that sort of thing. Yes, and it is. It's it's a dark universe, but it's funny still. You're right. Ports are almost gone. Oh my gosh!
Oh, gee.
Excuse me. My nose is running away from all this.
Have we drastically underestimated our appeal?
I'm not sure. The ports are gone. The ports are gone. Or are they? I actually can't look at the page because I'm so nervous about looking at it. Like the ports don't even appear on my page right now.
No, they're there. They've gone up one for some reason. There's 2 left.
Oh,
Oh, right.
but the ports should at the bottom of the whole page.
The non-player characters.
NPCs
Oh,
are all
right.
gone. Yeah, I can't see the port goal
Right
at
then.
all. Okay. Hello. Sorry. We're just, mildly freaking out.
It's a little bit. Just a little bit.
What have we got here? How does name a vessel or place work? What do you want to know?
Yeah, ask us.
Name a neutral vessel. What we'll do is you can give us like an option of a couple of names. Your name, your character's name.
Yes, we talked about this. I'm trying to remember what we decided, but yeah, we'll provide a template, and we'll ask for 3 contributions, and we'll give some guidance. Like we'll say,
Yeah.
don't say anything rude or
Or political.
or political. Could go wrong. And I'm sorry, I'm tangled up with
no.
wires and
no.
party popper streamers. So there we go. And yeah, we'll ask for like a selection to choose from, and then we'll pick one that you proposed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same goes with place.
Yes, and I think we have some ideas for, was it the NPCs one? We'll ask you some questions as well.
Yeah.
That we hope to turn into story fuel. So we might say something like, what dark secret have you been investigating, or something like that. But we'll ask some questions that will give us nice juicy materials that we can turn into a good story.
Yes. I'm going to take off my mic just for 1 sec, Chris, and leave you to
Okay.
it because I'm going to sneeze 50 times.
Okay. Survive, Hannah.
I'm so sorry.
You've been working very hard. Do not. We need you to live through this day.
Fall at this hurdle.
Any Neathbow colours in Skies? Probably. Yep. Yeah. I'm sure they'll make an appearance.
Are you going to make me draw imaginary colours again?
Yes, we're going to make Paul draw imaginary colours. We haven't told him yet, but the general thematic colour for the whole game is going to be Irigo. So, yeah. Can one still be a seriously evil villain? I'm going to say yes. Yeah, I mean, we didn't put Murderous Son on the Kickstarter video in jest, so. Someone points out that might be considered a good thing to do. Well, could be. Just played. Thank you, Jacob Albano. Thank you. Will there be Claymen in space? Yes. You can see on the Kickstarter page. In fact, you can see a little image of the Clay Conductor. I think who we want to be one of our officers. What's even the point if you don't make bad decisions? There is an experienced player of our games. Will we learn more about the nature of souls and how they play with the judgment law? I can say categorically yes in that. In fact, we've got an outline for a port that addresses that specific question. So yes, definitely. Will there be rubbery explorers? What can I say? There will be rubbery stuff. Let me say that. There will be rubbery stuff. Stay tuned for more rubbery news as it breaks.
How is this happening?
What just happened?
We just made 20,000
Have we just
pounds.
we just crossed £20,000? Okay, let's just try and keep it together.
Hello.
Okay, sounds
That's
like
a fifth of
permadeath
what we
is
need.
gone.
Yeah.
Permadeath is not gone. There's going to be. We currently plan for there to be 2 modes. One of them automatically provides a backup save you can revert to, and the other one does not. So that'll still work.
And you're also able to scratch the entire thing and have a separate save.
Yes, and you can start a separate lineage. You can just start the whole a whole new lineage of captains in a fresh universe. Yeah.
Which means that if families want to play the same on the same machine, mum, dad, kid,
Yes.
second
that's
dad,
right,
second
yeah.
mum, whoever, can have whatever they want.
Can we eat our crew? Can you imagine the riot if we did not allow you to eat your cook? It would have been.
Oh, I need to put my mic down.
Oh,
No, I
I'm
didn't.
sneezing.
It's
You're
okay,
right.
I'm just
You're right,
hallucinating lizards.
Yeah, hallucinating lizards, you true fallen London employee. Will a certain deceased Mister make an appearance? I don't know how heavily we'll do Mr. Eaton stuff, but there are some elements in the lore that will at least echo Mr. Eaton's storyline. The Wells,
Wells in space.
Mr. Eaton is not the only creature in the universe to have been thrown down a well, put it that way.
What do we have?
Will there be a similar mechanic of multiple levels, like sea, surface, undersea? We had in Sunless Sea and then Submariner, so you could switch between them. No, not in the base
Probably
game.
not, no.
But yes, in Sunless Sea, when you look down, you saw your ship and then you saw the surface of the sea, and there's no sea blocking your view in Sunless Skies, so you can see a long way. You'll be able to see a long way down. We've got beautiful levels kind of unfolding underneath your ship. Are we going to get any Parabola lore and Finger King lore specifically? There probably will be some. We'll see. There's some
Wave your
space
hand.
where it could go.
The
Yeah,
hands wave.
yeah. We have ideas. There'll be some, I would think.
Narrative format, in a way, yes, because some of the words at key points will appear in the sky.
Yes, because we liked how that looked in our original Sunless Sea trailer.
And lots of other people
so
did,
much.
and then lots of people have said to me, "Oh, I bought it thinking the words would be in the sea, and they're not."
Yeah,
And we were like, "Oh hell, we made that up." for the trailer. So we thought it looked great, and we're
It
trying
looked
it
amazing,
out.
yeah. So we want that. Yeah, that'll happen as you're flying around. You'll see.
When you see it in the
kind of bits of
Kickstarter
words
video,
appear.
that's how it will look.
That's happening. Yeah.
Oh yes, keep a balanced diet in space.
Will the meanings of the new correspondence signals be revealed in game? I think so. Yes, I think that would be the plan. Yeah.
Yeah, as part of the
Yeah.
quest. Scarlings, we're very happy.
We're very happy.
We don't really know what to do with ourselves.
Can backers get alpha beta access before Sunless Skies goes on general early access?
Oh, so the idea about if we need to recruit beta testers, that will come from they will come from backers for this.
Okay. So if we do that, we will draw from backers.
Yeah, for real. Because last time we had it as part of a stretch goal. Oh
Oh,
Lord, backer
pledge to-
reward.
Yeah.
And I think there are still plenty of people who backed us for 15 quid who would like to get involved. So why limit it?
Will you be able to find a space rescue for flukes and live with your fluke friends forever?
Is this the person from the Discord who's in love with flukes?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Hey, for
Excellent deduction.
Yeah.
That was homely.
fluke question.
There will be flukes. The flukes that you will find aren't the sort of flukes we've seen before. They are scorn flukes who grieve for lost Axial and have a very particular place in Robbery society, ecology. Both are the same thing for the Robberies, I guess. Can we romance Mr. Eater? No, you cannot. Stop it.
Stop it, you terrible people. And no, we're not going to make a Masters romance sim.
Will we get to see the 12th Master, Mr. Space?
Masters in space. Some of these questions are getting very silly. I'm just saying.
Disgraceful.
IJS.
I'm offended.
Like, just because you've got a writer here and you can just poke him.
Poke him with a stick.
I was thinking about sneak some concept art on them. Do you think that would
Oh yeah, drop some concept art,
yeah.
that'd be
We're
lovely.
gonna line up some concept
Cool.
art for you.
I think it's worth remembering that the Masters originally came from the High Wilderness, so there will be,
Mastery stuff.
there will be some mastery stuff. Yeah.
There's a Fallen London Discord. Yes, if you go to Reddit r/Fallen London, there are 2 Discords. I have not yet discerned why there are 2 and which one is best. Fight. Oh, hello. The chat went away and came back. Will there be dogs? Croc, it depends. If you back to put a dog in space.
Yes. We are prepared to do almost anything for money.
Yeah, dogs in space.
Dogs in space.
Space cats. Cats are very popular in our universe. Excuse me. I'm so sorry about these loud sneezes. They're awful.
Can I marry the Persona engine? No, you cannot marry the Persona engine.
Oh, are you keeping a separate lore bible for this game?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, all the main
Yeah.
lore is in a big secrets thing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
So, we're excavating fresh lore because we're going to a place we haven't been yet.
Yeah.
Space hamsters. What about space guinea pigs?
It's all I've wanted for a long time is to have a little armoured guinea pig and a little space train, just that you can send out to scout instead of a
You've said it
space
now, and
back.
they're going to beg
I
for
know,
it. And then
I
we're going to
want
have to
it.
do
I will
it.
do everything in my power. We will see.
The guinea pigs, the rats guinea pigs divide is strong in the office. Put it that way.
Will there
Oh,
be
yes.
space cats with space secrets? I hadn't thought about space cats. I don't know, maybe.
Maybe.
Now you've put that in my head. We'll see.
There's certainly going to be a
chat is
rabbit.
moving very quickly.
Oh my god, this chat is
Sweet
super
message.
quick.
Fluke dating sim, no. Stop it.
Mac, is this chat signed in as FBG or no?
We are a quarter of the way there.
Quarter funded, guys.
We
We
are
are
quarter
quarter
funded. Oh my
funded,
God.
gang. Unbelievable. Ah.
I'm about to reveal the Cyclopean Owl.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So, backers, unite around your scout. Paul is about to reveal to you the Cyclopean Owl.
Cyclopean Owl Scout that will go out to everyone who backs the Kickstarter at a level to get the game.
Yep. And if you back at a level to get a gift copy, the person you give the gift copy to will also get the scout. Everybody who gets a copy of the game via the Kickstarter will get this scout.
Oh, it is beautiful.
He's so sweet.
It is. It rates very highly on the Owl scale. Also on the I scale.
This is awesome. I'm absolutely overwhelmed, actually.
You folks are awesome. Thank you for 7 years of reading stories. Thank you for reading and playing our games for 7 years. We love you guys. You're amazing.
This is more than we'd ever really thought would happen in the first day.
Yes.
Let alone
Yes.
the first hour.
Yes.
The first 20 minutes and we're a quarter funded. This
That's
is
ridiculous.
unbelievable.
That is ridiculous.
It is a wine
We
bottle.
need to stop and do
What
the stretch
about
goals.
it?
Yeah, we better write some stretch goals.
Yeah. Then we have some. Don't worry, we have
It's
some.
fine. It's fine. It's
But
fine.
it
We're
seemed
professional.
jinxy to put them out there. Fox. Oh, I couldn't tell you. If there are foxes, maybe. If there are rabbits, maybe there are foxes.
Also, any parabola-related content. So we've said that the stars are dying. Yeah, okay, the audio cuts out. We
You can
interrupt
hear
this
us now?
broadcast for Owl. I think you'll agree that is a magnificent owl.
Oh my word.
Worth interrupting. I think people will never want the picture back, surely they'll just want to look at the owl rather than us. Hey, they can hear us again. We're back. Hello.
Hooray!
Hurrah. So I revealed all the lore behind Sunless Skies then, but it sounds like the audio cut out, so never mind. Is the cyclopean owl a cousin of the bifurcated owl? Second cousin, actually. What else have we got? Cyclopean owl versus Overgoat grudge match. The battle everyone's been waiting for. Is this an owl stream now? Yeah, well, that's
All
kind
owls
of the
all
rule,
the
isn't it?
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as you bring an owl into a stream,
It's
owls.
owls.
It's owls
Mr.
all the way
Wise.
down.
It's Mr. Wise. His name isn't Mr. Wise. You can call him whatever you want.
Large.
Owl hype. Yes, Buzz.
Owl hype, much owl hype. Will the owl find love someday? We can only hope. Its odds probably are better than the rabbits.
Oh, that poor rabbit. Any plans for mod support? There are probably likely to be less mod support than for Sunless Sea for a number of deep technical
structural
reasons. It's a structural thing that will make the game behave better on Steam and will allow us to do more cool stuff in the long term.
Yeah. It's the sort of reasons that when they explain it to us two, we sort of go,
I'm just going to tell the guys, yeah, very deep.
Yeah.
Yes, we tolerate your questions of romance. So everybody wants to romance everything. I don't know what we've done to deserve this. Failbetter's collab with Hatoful Boyfriend. Funnily enough, who is the creator of Hatoful Boyfriend, runs a Japanese language Twitter of the adventures of a Fallen London character. So yes, we've already done that.
I wish I could date the Turkish racer girl. That
That
in
is
Fallen
the-
London. That's the the Turkish girl who does the shroom racing. That was
Oh.
that was the second piece of Fallen London content I ever wrote.
Well,
Maybe
bless-
one day.
Doubling the tell us your fave port question. Ports from Sunless Sea or Skies? I didn't see that.
Yeah, Sunless Sea Skies.
Scarlings, you can use the internet. Go and find it. Go on. Just to let you know, guys, we're going to wrap this up in about 5 minutes because I can't possibly keep doing this, and it's too much.
It's quite a lot. We do need to go into a dark room and just scream for a bit, really.
We need to be alone so we can't even for a while.
Yeah, yeah. When can I get an owl plushie? It's always asking about the
Oh,
plushies.
plushies, man. When we make a game that is primarily about an animal,
Yeah,
then we'll do a plushie.
then we will plushie.
I commit.
Sunless Skies. Favourite port in Sunless Skies? I'm trying to think because I have a favourite one, but to talk about it would be to spoil the...
I think the one that we cut from the Kickstarter is the one that's so far my favourite, which is the circus.
Oh, Polmere and Plenty's Inconceivable Circus. Yes, the circus that nobody ever leaves. Yes, we like that. Yeah, that's
standard Victorian goodness.
What's my favourite one? I like the circus. They're all really good is the problem. We had a big content session where we spent 3 hours sat in a room and everyone brought ideas for different ports and different monsters and quests, and we went through them, and nothing came out of that room that I wouldn't be happy to put in the game, and we've got way more than we can use.
Amazing.
It's really difficult.
I've confused your spoiled chestnut. No, it is going to be in the game. It's just not. It was too long for the Kickstarter page. Where should we go for Sunless Skies updates? Your blog, Kickstarter, Twitter, the best place. The best place for you, basically. If you prefer getting emails from Kickstarter, you'll get some. If you prefer clicking on a blog link from a Twitter, from a tweet, then you'll get it that way. But we are really committed to communicating with people on the platforms that best suit them. There's something we learned from last time, that we like skipped a couple of updates on Kickstarter by accident, and people were going, "Aah!" So we're not going to let that happen again. £30,000.
Oh my lord!
That
I've decided what my favourite.
nuts.
That's incredible. I've decided what my favourite Sunless Skies port is. It's
yes.
Carillon, which is a port run by devils to for the betterment of the soul. So if you want to better your soul, go to Carillon. Everything will be fine. All will be well, and all manner of things.
Everything will be well. Omega 8520 question: Rats? Answer: always. Will there be Skies rated DLC for Sunless Sea? Skies related stuff. Watch the campaign.
We actually put a bunch of Skies hints in Submariner.
That's
we
true.
were planning Skies back then, so
Yeah.
we put a bunch of.
We can't help ourselves.
Which port is it? In Rack. Yeah, you can find some Skies hints and tips in Rack.
How do we know? How many owls do we need to get to send? Almas?
Almas.
Nice. Oh boy. 3 more minutes of this joy, and then we're going to go and have a lie down and sort of hold one another and ourselves. Just pray.
Just riding out the storm.
Because this is looking really mad.
Yes.
We've made a third of what we need to make.
Yes.
You're all
phenomenal
and beyond help. This is insane.
The owl. Yes.
Will Rubbery still be around?
Now I realise what we've unleashed with the owl.
Yeah, we've done it. Yeah, we're very glad the owl's popular. We went back and forth a lot on what that animal should be, actually. Will there be more trains to bind skies than ships in seas?
I'm not sure yet.
No, not sure.
I'm not sure yet.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Will Rubbery still be around? Yes. God, yes.
Thank you, Scarlings. We did do good. No, you done good.
Yeah, you guys.
Dice Man, it's open to everyone. The point of the social goals is, if you can't even back with £1, if you are stymied, if you are penniless, we love you, and if you could just get involved with the social goal, then we would be over the moon. And we can see that the pictures of people drawing correspondence on their bodies unwisely are already rolling in.
Are they?
We have to find 100, so keep them coming. And we're going to have so many more cool rewards. We're just going to have to be quite careful about the rate at which you eat them up.
Yes.
But we'll be stretching them out or working on them throughout the campaign with you. So, Spoiled Chestnut, thank you. Be Hype. Parabola, there you go.
Yeah, Parabola.
We might do a stream that is just a pronunciation guide to places.
That would be really
It'd
useful.
be really
yeah. Although I do really like it when streamers have to stream our games and have no idea how to pronounce things.
Yes,
I think it's
the
hilarious.
amount of Vanderbrights,
Oh, we're one third.
yeah, we're a
third
third funded. Yes. Oh well, don't go too much. Toby is, that's a bit extra, but it's up to you. Don't do it with Sharpie. Everyone wants to know about Parabola. Yeah, Parabola is very popular today.
Will there be devils? Yes, there will be devils. Devils confirmed.
A third funded. This
Much
is
devil.
amazing.
Such wow.
Cleverbonds is on fire. Yeah. Okay. Right, we're going to wrap this up. So,
Yeah.
you know where the page is. If you've backed already, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
We are overwhelmed and ill and going completely spare.
Yeah.
Follow us here on Twitch. One of the social goals is to reach 500 followers. So if we haven't done that yet, please follow us.
Yeah.
Get involved. Put correspondence on your bodies. Dress up as a master. Tell everyone about the campaign. And if you can back us to even £1, That would be incredible. When we reach 2,000 backers, we will be adding a whole new port to the game.
The Royal Society of Scientists and Investigators and Explorers, for which we have many, many mad ideas.
Harebrained schemes.
Yes, harebrained schemes. Genuinely ludicrous stuff, I would say.
And it's going to be, I think, the most fan favourite port if we get it in the game. So 2,000, we're already at 520, so hopefully we'll get there soon, and you'll find out exactly what's going on with the Royal Society as it gets bigger and bigger and we get more and more backers. Tell your friends, tell your mum, don't tell her about Devils, don't even start telling her about Parabola. Cloudy Heart when? Now!
Cloudy Heart yesterday. Yeah.
Get thee to Steam!
Yeah.
Thank you all so much. We have been Failbetter Games. One of you has been poisoned.